I think hopefully people that know me, because obviously people that watch this I talk to people every week, but it's almost where this ticks all of my boxes. Because even with the roadmap stuff that I'm doing, which is all about business
Yeah.
education,
Yeah.
the whole mission is making business education accessible, because the big thing is me growing up, but billions of people around the world have an ambition to start their own business, and it could be a micro business
Right.
in
Right.
Uganda to sell crops. It could be a single
Yeah.
parent in Newcastle who currently works minimum wage, but she's got a passion to bake. And but the point is,
Right.
for me, for business stuff, there's a massive paywall or accessible barrier to do with time. So you can go to the library, but it would take hundreds of hours. And
Yeah.
that is my mission. That's basically what I'm going to take my life for the next 30 years, is to do that. And Global Teacher just ticks. It's part of the same thing that we're trying to tackle. And it was just when I got involved with Chris and what we're trying to do. For me, it just is everything that actually now for my career, it's the idea of the ability to almost give back and be involved in genuine
Yeah.
community projects, but almost where it's the equality angle for it. So it's the fact that
Yeah.
children in Uganda could, in theory,
That's
get access to the same stuff as
it.
people in the UK,
Yeah.
and we've never had that before.
That's right. That's right. And I think that is, a key part of it, right? So I know I came on board because, like yourself, I met the incredibly passionate, charismatic, humble, and really inspiring Chris Nutman, right? He was looking for support. I was looking to see how I could give back,
Mm-hmm.
give back to the community in some shape or form. And so we connected on a Zoom call. And when I say connected, I mean we connected very, very quickly within minutes of our conversation. Uh, and Steve, there was no question in my mind that I
Yeah.
could really get, behind this effort. And of course, it doesn't escape me that all of the opportunities that I have had have been a result of getting access to
Education.
information and resource um, and yes, maybe I didn't grow up in a digital world where you can quickly search for something and get that information, but there was desire to go and hunt that information down the old-fashioned way in an encyclopedia. And I know these kids would be in the same boat. So yeah.
So we have, well, the date just changed, but we've got a launch event coming up. Do we
Yes.
know when it is yet?
Yeah, I think it's on the 2nd. It just needs to be
Would you like to tell
um
people about it? Just kind of what we're looking
confirmed.
to do.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So and thanks for the platform, Steve. So I'm going to totally plug this.
Do
There's
it.
a launch event with Herman Miller. The team is planning a trip to Kenya, and we're going to be going there. The team's going to be going there with Coco. So it's a Newcastle-based charity. And the idea here is that for about 10 days, the Chris and the team is going to be traveling over there for a little more than a week and take over about 10 projectors.
Mm-hmm.
So the prototype has already been built, it's ready to go. We just need to make more of them, and that's where there's a need for funds. So there's about 10 projectors, and we're going to introduce them to actual classrooms and see what we learn from the interaction
Mm-hmm.
with the actual schools. And there'll be about 5 or 10 schools that we get into, and where there's no internet, there's no means. So we'll be right in the thick of things and see where things don't work, where they do work, what we then need to come back and version 2.0, what we need to fix. So really exciting. So that kickoff event is happening in early December. So I'll have more information for you the next time we speak.
My last question is always, is there anything you want to plug, but we'll just do it now. How can people get involved? Obviously, there's social media, there's the website and stuff. I don't know if you've memorized the web address by heart or not yet.
Yes, it's globalteacher.co, and then there are many ways to get to support the organization, right? So I'm going to give you a few, and if you're interested in this, please do reach out to me or to Steve. But first of all, we need monetary donations, right? We need to build these projectors, and we're going to then test it out very soon next year directly in schools. So anyone wanting to donate, please get in touch. And I think, Steve, if we can afterwards maybe share a link or
Yeah, of
something, that
course.
would
Yeah.
be really useful. The other thing is, we're looking to partner with education content producers. So big shout out to Hodder and EdPlace who've already partnered with us. So if you're an education provider, we'd love to hear from you. But in terms of operationally, we're also always looking for people to help us with content creation. We need an electrical engineer, help with the actual pod building itself. From a board perspective, we're looking for treasurers. So if that's something that you've experienced, and please do also reach out to myself and Steve. But those are a couple of ways to support the organization.
See, I had all these questions about why is this important to you? Why do you want to get involved? But I'll be honest, I think we've kind of covered it.
We've answered it. Yeah.